Hello and welcome back to the Total Tech Teacher YouTube channel. This video is inspired by the YouTube channel Milkman Stories, where users have been posting questions about how to build a cheap DayZ computer. And I hope to be able to help provide you with a little bit of information that will help you make a $185 DayZ gaming computer. As with every video, we start off looking at what you need. Here are the individual specs. We're going to focus on a slightly better CPU. We are going to stick to the GTX 1060. Graphics cards are a little expensive right now. We're not really in a down market for them. So we're going to try to stick to something that will give us enough FPS to get about 80 or 100 FPS and look decent, but we're not going to try to do anything over the top. On a budget computer, you just can't. So consulting our spreadsheet, we're going to take an office computer, put a GTX 1060 in it, put a cheap SSD in it, use a Sata to 6-pin to power our graphics card, and we can then install Windows 11 and get out for $185.02. Let's see how to do it. First thing you do is you go to eBay. Now this is in America, but if you're in Europe or another place, I've been in Asia and I've replicated this many times across many countries. So we're gonna go to eBay or your local market, and you're gonna find an office computer. You want, in this case, you want to do an i7 6700. Instead of 12 gigs of memory, this one has 16, so that's perfect. We're then just gonna go to eBay and find the cheapest small form factor GTX 1060 6 gig, not 3 gig, but 6 gig that we can. And you'll find them sub $75 US relatively easily all the time. We then need a fast drive to allow it to boot DayZ quickly. If you need a bigger drive, they are not that much more expensive, but an Intel SSD, now this is a used SSD, you could always buy new here, but a used SSD will give us enough speed that it will load the game relatively quickly and not cause any major lags in terms of data. So we're going to go with an Intel S4500. You've been using these for years. Not the greatest, but they do last a very long time. So these are really good SSDs. And then to connect our graphics card to our power supply, you need to get some type of SATA to 6-pin adapter. You can unplug the CD drive and plug it into here. Then your GPU cable is here, and this will allow you to power your graphics card. And I've done this for years. It's not recommended generally, but if you stick to a 1060 or a 1050 or some GPU that doesn't have a huge power draw, it's fine. And then we need to get a copy of Windows 11. You can't natively put Windows 11 on a computer, but if you look up Tiny Windows 11, you can use Tiny Windows 11 on an i7 6th gen and then get a Windows key. And if you come to electronicfirst.com, a Windows key is approximately $6 US. If we go back to our budget, putting all of that together, it is $185.02. If you'd like to see this done, drop me a like, and I'll see if I can make a video of how to put this together. Thank you for watching.